Hey guys, today I wanted to share a couple simple steps that helped me break my phone addiction so that you can just do the same. So if you've been scrolling and you've been wasting time and you just wish you could be free, hopefully this video is going to help you with that. The first thing I did was very simple. I no longer keep my phone next to my bed. I have books, and my phone actually charges in the kitchen. I also no longer have my computer here, as you can see. It is in the room behind me in a hallway, which is where I now work. Both of those decisions just made it a lot easier to shut off in the evenings without feeling like, oh, but it's comfortable in bed, or I'll just watch one episode or whatever. I can still watch movies, I can still spend time on these devices, but I've got to do it in a new space. I've got to be sitting on the couch or in a chair or at my desk, which is definitely way less comfortable than sitting here. And because it is comfortable here, it incentivizes me to read books. So that's really helped. I've also got my guitar sitting right over there. So the first thing I would suggest is just try make your bedroom screen free, or at minimum keep your bedroom phone free. Just imagine you had an invisible barrier at your door and you just can't bring it into your bedroom. That's the first piece of advice. Second piece of advice is to look at what you are running away from with your phone. Because if you just try and cut out phone use by doing these little tricks I just suggested, or by getting screen time blockers, you're going to slip back to it because your phone is just a symptom of a problem that you have. You scroll because you are bored. So it's not the scrolling that's the problem, it's the fact that you feel bored and you don't know how to deal with it. You watch Instagram reels because you feel like your life lacks excitement, and you can find excitement by watching people in Bali doing crazy things. So you need to solve the problem of seeking excitement and not having that in your life, rather than focusing on the Instagram reels. And as you look at the problems that you have, you're going to notice more and more that the scrolling, the Netflix, the porn, it's not really the problem. The problem is what those things are hiding. So spend some time every day and just journal about it, figure it out. Because if you address the root causes, you're not going to have anything left to escape from, and you're going to notice your screen time decline naturally. Which then brings us to the third thing, which I did, which is more practical, but it really helped. Something that gave me the space to really think and be able to reflect on that stuff was not having my phone in the beginning and the end of the day. So my phone right now has a screen time password set up by my mom. I gave her the phone. I said, hey mom, put a password on my screen time settings. She did that, which means that I can't extend my downtime that I've set for myself, nor my app limits. So up until 12 p.m., so lunchtime every day, my phone is a brick, basically. And then after, I think it's 8:30 or 9 p.m., it's also a brick. Then on my computer, I got something called Cold Turkey, which is like a $35, $45 one-off payment. And it's the best blocker by a long shot. And I also have those same time set where I can't use it on social media, like my computer, before 12 p.m. lunchtime, and I also can't use it after 8:30 or 9 p.m. And in that time, I then read. So when I wake up first thing in the morning, I grab a book, I read. In the evenings, I try to journal, I try to think, I try to pray, and all of that kind of creates this nice little, cycle where I'm not using the phones as much. I'm looking at why I used to use them, which makes me use them less, which kind of keeps this momentum going. So those are the three biggest things I did. And then one more thing, quick little plug. I learned this stuff from this free community, like 7-day challenge thing I did. Really helped me out. You could just do the steps yourself, but that kind of gave me a nice layout, which made it easy to follow along with. So if you do want to reduce your screen time, check it out, top link in the description. And I hope to see you there because I hang out in that community a fair bit. Thanks for watching. See you soon.